Hi everyone. So today I'm going to take you through some very basic movements that you can do 4 to 6 weeks postpartum. Of course, after the go ahead from your gynecologist. Alright. And the best part about this routine is that you can do it either on a mat or on a sofa or even on your bed. So the first thing that we're going to do is lie down properly. We're going to go on our side and gently using the other hand, roll over. Now from here, few things to keep in mind for all the movements. The distance between your butt and your foot is about 1 palm. You're not going to flare your rib cage. You're going to press it down, keep it in line with your hip bone. From here, your head and shoulder remain on the mat, hands by your side. The first movement that we're going to be doing is a pelvic tilt. So basically for a pelvic tilt, you're going to increase the gap between the lower back and the mat by taking the pelvis outside and reduce the gap by bringing the pelvis back in. And over here, we're going to add the connection breath, which we posted about earlier. If you've not seen it, please see that video before you jump to this. So from here, we're going to inhale, expand the diaphragm, abdomen, relax the pelvic floor and tilt outward. On the exhalation, you're going to squeeze everything, tuck your lower back into the mat. Inhale, expand, tilt outside. Exhale, squeeze everything, tilt it back in. Keep doing this for about 10 counts for one round. Now from here, the next movement that we're doing is a bent knee fall out. So what you want to do is stay in a neutral position, which means you're not tucking the back too much into the mat or going out. You're remaining neutrally on the sofa or the bed. From here, you're going to drop your knee to the side with the inhalation. And on the exhalation, as you get ready to scoop up the pelvic floor, wrap up your core, you're going to bring that knee back in. Inhale, drop the other knee on the side. On the exhalation, continue to scoop, bring the knee in. Inhale, alternating sides, relaxing everything, drop the knee down, don't lift your foot. And on the exhalation, as you squeeze and zip, bring the knee in. We continue to alternate and do that for about 5 times on each knee. Once you're done with that, we're going to do a very simple basic knee march. So all the points of the posture check that I taught you in the beginning remain the same. Now from here, we're going to again inhale, take a deep breath, expand your diaphragm, abdomen, relax your pelvic floor, let all the stress go. On the exhalation, get ready to squeeze and connect everything. With that connection, you're going to bring the knee in and inhale, gently relax. Exhale, zip everything, bring the knee in. Do not move any other part of your body. You're just using the connection that we built with our breath to bring the knee in. And inhale, gently relax. Keep going. 3 with the exhalation in and down. 4, in and down. Again, 5 on each leg. And the last movement today is a glute bridge. We are going to now come into a pelvic tilt downward. So you're going to make sure there's no gap between the lower back and the mat. Over here, you're going to inhale, expand the diaphragm, abdomen, relax your pelvic floor. On the exhalation, I want you to give a nice squeeze, tuck everything in and use that connection to lift your butt off the ground, squeezing the butt on top and making sure your feet is flat on the mat. On the inhalation, you'll gently relax everything and as you come down, I want your back on the mat. Don't arch outward, stay inside. Alright, inhale, exhale, zip. Use that connection to go up, squeeze the butt on top and gently inhale, relax. Another one, squeeze, zip. Use the connection to go on top. Make sure you're holding the connection here as you breathe through your chest and nose. Squeeze the butt on top and inhale, gently relax. You can do about 10 of these and that will be all. So these are some beautiful movements to get in your core and pelvic floor strength back, to get in some mobility, to start getting rid of that lower back pain, some stiffness that you're having. And keep following this channel. We will take you through a progression of workouts that you can do postpartum. So follow for more and I will see you next time.